Hello, my name is Agatha Onyinye Anisiobi. Welcome to my 6 minute reflection on my leadership development journey for the MGMT 601 course. Over the past quarter, I engaged in a structured, intentional process to discover, design, and deliver my leadership path through three key phases: discover, invent, and deliver phase. This presentation is also integrates my work across the 20-hour skill project and the final HIHF reflection for this semester. My journey began with Discover Faith, which is like a self-awareness where I conducted deep self-inquiry through tools like the live view, work view, reflection, and the Inspiro model. I explored my past highs and lows using the journey map, which helped identify patterns of leadership, resilience, and service. From these insights, I transitioned into the invent phase, which is the Odyssey planning. I created three Odyssey plans, each a distinct vision of my future. One, to become a consulting, to get a consulting career in Canada. Then the second one, mentorship and consulting for organizations in Nigeria. And the third one, become a global leadership coach, which is a wild card. Each plan aligned with my Ikigai values and priorities. In the deliver phase, which is the leadership development plan, I selected one plan to prototype. I conducted informational interviews, attended webinars, and engaged in a 20-hour skill development challenge. Through each phase, my leadership brand began to emerge, centered around authenticity, courage, empowerment, and impact. I also maintained my life pillars, which is health, work, play, and love. The part two, my leadership development plan. My goal is to become an effective consultant by building strong public speaking and strategic communication skills. In the invent phase, I explored three Odyssey plans: consulting, mentorship, and coaching, and tested them through interviews and leadership workshops. I began storytelling practice and developed elevator pitches based on feedback. In the deliver phase, I assessed my skill gaps and created an individual development project focused on public speaking, drawing insights from TED Talks, delivering presentations both online and in person, and tracking weekly progress. This structured journey improved my executive presence, storytelling abilities, and alignment between personal values and leadership goals, making me a confident and culturally aware leader. Then the part three, skill development, which is public speaking. I dedicated 20 hours to improve my public speaking. I was inspired by Josh Kaufman's 20-hour learning model and guided by Kamingallo's Talk Like TED. Initially, I struggled with self-doubt and overdependence on slides, but I broke down the challenge into learnable parts: vocal delivery, structure, and storytelling. I watched TED Talks, practiced in front of a mirror, recorded myself, and presented live on Zoom. I used the rule of three: emotion, novelty, and visuals to build audience engagement. The result, I delivered a confident 10 minutes presentation. My speech had a structure, my voice had variation, and I received positive feedback from peers. Beyond the presentation skills, I learned an importance of preparation, self-awareness, and feedback in effective leadership. Reflection using HIHF framework. For my highlight, the most significant learning was understanding that leadership is not just about directing others, but first leading oneself with clarity and compassion. My insight, I realized that my core leadership strength lies in empathy, and that authentic leadership requires alignment between my beliefs, decision, and behavior. My insight, looking back, I now see that leadership in my journey I emphasized I overemphasized achievement over alignment. If I had known the power of reflective practice, I would have approached challenges differently, more collaboratively and more ethically. My foresight. Going forward, I plan to use tools like the Odyssey Plan and value maps in every career pivot. I will lead with purpose, mentor others, and continue learning through prototype and reflection. So my con- my closing and professional reflection. Leadership is about designing a life that empowers others. We define leadership from results to intentional living. I'm gratitude for peers, mentors, and instructors. This video represents my intentional work across in-class lectures, real-world research, and personal growth. I have ensured that the structure, sound visuals, and content align with professional standards, just as it would be for a boardroom. This is the beginning of my journey to becoming a courageous and value driven leader. Thank you.